Well, to me, this issue of objectification, of course, you know, the act of thinking of something, which might happen to be an animate object, as an object because of a circumstance, that isn't going to be the problem. And it's similar to, categorization. It's wrong to categorize people, or even racism, racial characterizations. Are they all racism in the negative sense? It's bad to categorize people, but that invokes, context of where that usually comes up. It doesn't mean it's bad to categorize people as cancer patients and children and, for scientific purposes. To me, the point is it has to do with relativism and versus a belief in some sort of metaphysical, ontological idea of external reality. See, that person is a sunshade for you. He's also a father. He's also a guy that gazes at the ocean. He's a lot of things, lots of objects, lots of categories. And the problems always come in with how these are applied. Let's say you hired him to stand there. You would be objectifying him in more of a case because you actually sought out using a human being as an object. But you might say, well, it's voluntary, he does it, that's his job. Okay, but it starts to become questionable. Now, what if he's there to shield you from bullets and he dies? These guys you hire him, they only make it a month. Why would somebody hire up for that voluntarily? Well, maybe he needs the $1 million you paid him to give his family. He's willing to die and get $1 million for his family. Would we allow that? And would we disallow it based on sort of an objectification of using people as mere objects, as nothing more? So there's always a bigger picture where somebody is an infinite number of different potential objects of classifications that are posited by or from various points of view. That's the way I would handle that. Interesting question, I think, but made trivial again by sort of ontologically metaphysical concepts.